Hey, what's happening? This your boy Steadee.
365, I'm in love with the grind. Try and count up so a nigga can shine. Gotta go get it, ain't wasting no time. A player like me, that shit so hard to find. 365, I'm in love with the grind. Try and count up so a nigga can shine. Gotta go get it, ain't.
Welcome back to the Unpleasant Thoughts Podcast. I'm your host, Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
This your boy Steadee, got no lie.
And we got another special guest with us today. Let them know your name, where they can find you, and what it is that you do.
Hey, what's happening? This your boy Steadee. You can follow me at motherfucking on Instagram, Twitter at He's So Steady, which is HESOSTADEE. And yeah, tap in. I'm locked in on Unpleasant Thoughts, man.
Appreciate you coming through, bro. I'm gonna get to my first question. You mind talk about where you grew up and how you grew up?
Yeah, I kind of consider myself a DMV baby because I bounced around, you feel me? Like DC, PG County, a little bit of VA and shit. Went back to PG, went back to DC. So it's kind of like I bounced around a whole lot. So,
Like childhood, like give it to the
yeah,
time.
childhood, man, my childhood was kind of lit. I ain't finna hold you, I experienced a lot. Had to adapt to like certain situations and cultures a lot. And like it kind of helped mold me into the person I am now and all that. That's why like I'm kind of like so diverse and all that. Can get along with whoever, cause mainly how I was brought up. You feel me? Like I ain't saying I was like outside, but I was outside enough for people to like be like, alright, like
I'm in
he
an
cool.
environment.
Yeah, and then be like, yeah, he cool as shit, like da 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 da, and all that.
You mind talking how you got into the music?
Man. I mean, I did music basically all my life. Like, I can't even lie. Like, since I was a little youngin', that's like I knew for a fact this is what I wanted to do. But as far as like professionally recording, I had to say I had to be about 15, maybe 16.
You're still young.
Yeah, young trying to get to it.
You remember like your first songs you was writing? You write when you was young?
Oh my God, that song was trash. I ain't finna hold y'all, bro. That shit was trash, bro. I put that shit on YouTube. I thought I was the man and shit. But as I got older and played it back, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and like take this down.
Stepping stone, man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody got
Gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, say, any influences musically, like close to your family wise?
I mean, as far as music influences, I have to say Currency #1. Then gotta throw Less in the Box and Pimp C in there. Who else?
Like the smooth rappers.
Yeah, basically, just kicking flat shit.
Yeah, since that, like, I ain't gonna hold it, when I turn on a video, I already know who shot the joint, so it's the joint came on and shit.
Nah, bro, shout out to my man Audio Dope Smoke, man, Smokey Garvin.
Shout out to Smokey for sure.
Feel me? That's the homie right there.
You got any family that was in music before you got into music?
I mean, my mom, she wanted to be a singer, but she ain't really pursue it. Then my dad, he was kind of working within that whole industry situation, so it kind of like it was just kind of in my blood. You feel me?
Got you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did him working in there, did he like kind of like guide you when you got into it?
Oh no, I just did all this by myself. You feel me? I'm like, look, I'm gonna find a way. You feel me? Cause I'm like, even as a kid, like I don't know, it might be weird, but what really got me into like actually like recording and writing and all that, I used to listen to like old albums like The Chronic, Doggy Style, Life After Death, Rated, all that, and just write the lyrics now, and then it's like eventually just change lyrics around and format everything, and then I'm just able to write my own stuff. Like, all right, cool, like, yeah, I'm meant to do this right here.
So you was like, shit, I'm going to see if I can do this song like this and turn it to my version of the
Yeah,
song.
you feel me? Like that.
How long into it did you like till you found your style?
Man, I have to say probably like 2 years after I started, because at first I was just like any other like up and coming rapper. You feel me? Like with the trap beats and all that, trying to find the sound. And then my man's Drake, I pulled up on him one day. He had the studio at the time. And, you know, I'm recording. I'm in my bag. I ain't finna hold y'all. I'm just rapping and all that. Cuz cut the joint off mid-verse. He like, yeah, fool, you know you ain't got like yelling the mic and shit, right? Like, yeah, do this whole shit again. Matter of fact, I'm about to take this beat away. I'm about to give you something else to work with, which just so happened to be some smooth shit. And like, we sat down for like hours and shit. I'm talking about like half a day trying to like figure out, all right, how the fuck I'm about to do this. And then it just came out fire as shit. I'm like, all right, so this must be my sound the way I'm just like sliding on this shit.
You would never start walking flower. Yeah.
Nah, for real, bro. Like, I was in that motherfucker going crazy, bro. Like,
hold on, I got to tune this shit up.
Yeah, cuz was like, hey, you know you ain't got yellow on shit. Like, nigga, pipe that shit down, run that shit back.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, all right.
That's a good motherfucker for you though, cause somebody just could let you just win that drink, did that shit, released it, you know what I'm saying, and you done.
Yeah, man, that's like my brother, man. That's like my brother right there, man. He actually helped, like, formulate the artist I am today. I gotta give him his credit always.
Sure, that's big up.
Let me say, has your writing style or process, song making process changed since you first started? A lot of people start off writing, then they once they get into it, they stop.
I mean, it changed, but it ain't changed too much. You feel me? Because I'm still like, all right, I got this beat. Let me go ahead and sit on this jump for a little bit. And like, just piece by piece, just formulate like the verse and all that. If I want to throw a hook on it, find like a line in the jump I can make a hook out of. And just basically do it like that. Lay it down and all that. Send it over my man, Speak Easy. And you feel me? He go ahead, clean that joint up. Distribute the jump. And, you know,
What you prefer writing or freestyling when you
Man, I prefer writing.
Writing?
Yeah, man, because when I freestyle, that shit don't be making sense. I ain't even hold you. I don't be saying how niggas can freestyle, punch in, but you know, it's niggas that can really do that shit. And it's like, I admire that, because it's like, damn, fool, like, you really just went in here, just gave a whole 16 and shit. And I'm still, like, trying to come up with, like, at least 8. But at the same time, you feel me, like, when you write shit, it make a lot more sense. You go back, edit shit, and all that. You know, add your own spin to shit. It might sound one way in your head, but like you play around with that shit a little bit, it come out a different way. So yeah, I gravitated more towards writing.
It's like, you know, you could say that word one time, but no, let me go back and say this word again.
Exactly.
So freestyling, I forgot what I said.
Exactly. Then you just sitting there like, damn, what the fuck?
What? I said shit 6 times in one song. Shit.
Yeah, man, that shit be crazy, man. Cause I got a homie that do that shit. My homie A Love out VA. Like, we working on a project. With a project basically almost finishing all that.
Was it a collab joint?
Yeah, collab jump. And like, I lie to y'all not, bro. Like the whole fucking project, my man really freestyled the whole shit. And like, I had to pull up on Cuz and shit. I'm sitting there writing. Cuz really just had a J and was just going crazy and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn. All right, fool, I gotta go home and like really write this shit down quick.
I'll be back. Come back next time.
Exactly, man.
You finish your first.
Yeah,
song
man.
shit. I'll be back.
That shit crazy, but I'm like, I admire that shit, cause it's like, you really take your craft serious. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
but y'all obviously got like a chemistry though.
Yeah, man, I got to.
Tape together.
Yeah, cause my whole rule with like doing features and shit, I gotta I gotta hang with you type shit, see what type of person you are. Sure. And like, even if you out of state, like, I gotta politic with you to like see what type of person you are before I even agree to be like, yeah, we gonna put this out, it's gonna do this, that, and the third, and all that. Cause I'm like, I don't like, it may be weird, I don't know, but I'm like, I really like to know people that I work with.
Yeah, you like get the vibe first.
Yeah, gotta get the vibe, cause that's how the chemistry get built.
Yeah.
And once that chemistry get built, it's like, as far as like the project or the art, song, whatever you want to list it, call it, it come out better than what you possibly thought it could.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
Any other notable collaborations that you got?
I got collabs with Smokey Garvin. Who else? You know, my homie from LA, Westside JC, got some songs with him. I just did a song with This dude from Ohio named Pablo Sanders. You know, who else? My homie in New York, 3DM. You know, we just constantly steady like working and just trying to figure shit out.
How do you link up with the people out of the state?
Oh man, all off Instagram. You feel me? Like, all off Instagram.
Are they like,
you know,
y'all just come across each other?
Yeah, you know, cause like I took what Dolph said personally. You know, rest in peace to Young Dolph. But it was like it's a lot of money on your cell phone. You just gotta figure out how to get it. And then like I do music, they do music. I'm like, well shit. You feel me? Your shit cool. You think my shit cool. Why not collab? And yeah, that's how all that came about.
You don't necessarily gotta be here.
Yeah, like how did like that process? Cause I know it's like you probably reach out here and then the nigga probably don't hit you back probably 2 or 3 months later.
Oh yeah, man, that happened to me a couple times, bro.
I think
I'm like, damn.
Niggas probably just busy.
Nah, for real. That's how I learned. Like, don't ever take like this rap shit personal. Like, at the end of the day, it's still a business.
None of this shit. None of this shit.
Yeah, man. When I was first getting started, nigga, I used to be motherfucking hurt. I'm like, damn, cuz, like,
that nigga
what the fuck?
Trash.
I'm like, cuz, they got some shit. Like, what the fuck? But you know, like, I matured in this shit too. So, like, if I was to reach out to you, you don't hit me back. I'm like, all right, cuz, probably got something going on and all that. Like, it's gonna happen when it happen. I can't force that shit.
Yeah, sometimes, dude, I be tell people, like, when people reach out to us, we may not respond, but that's because me and him gotta get on the same page.
Yeah,
we don't respond
you know?
immediately, like, we gotta get on the same page. He might not know what he got coming up.
Yeah, cause you never know what somebody else got going on or like what they going through and shit. So it's like, who are you to like press somebody out?
Shit change every day.
Luckily,
Yeah,
it's only 2 of us.
Not even every day. That shit change like every minute. You
Yeah.
never know.
You like, oh, I gotta do something. I had like yesterday. I was like, you know, that scratch. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Push it back. Push it back. Like, oh shit. I had this coming up.
My car was
Yeah,
tripping.
man, that's why I wasn't tripping off that. I'm like, man, you know, life happens.
My
You
car
feel
still
me?
on some bullshit, but I said,
I wasn't tripping off that at all. I'm like, man, I feel it. Life happens, bro. Like, hey.
Like being in the studio. What's your process? You
My
get
process-
your drink, get your smoke on, you
Of
get your
course,
relax
man. I
on.
get my drink, and all that vibe out, and like I mainly just be chilling in that joint for real. Like, you know how some artists be in there, be like, yeah, all right, it's all serious business. We gonna knock this out and da da da. Like, I really be chilling. He could vouch. My engineer could vouch for it. Like, last time I was over his spot, we was like, we worked on a little bit of shit, and like niggas was just chilling, drinking. You feel me? Watching YouTube shit, just really just chilling and shit, and you know.
She watching YouTube, like, oh, I got a song, got inspiration right
You
here.
feel me? Like, we watching dumb shit, motherfucking Casey from Jodeci and shit, performing, fucking up and shit.
Man, everybody
laughing.
I ain't gonna hold you. You might get inspiration for some of the weird places doing
Exactly.
music, though. Like, I like that. You fucked up, but I like that. Let's throw that in there.
Exactly, bro. Like, yeah, other than that, like, I even be at the crib and, like, I could probably watch, like, a mafia movie. That's my whole shit. I fucking love mafia movies and shit like Casino, Goodfellas, all that. You just get inspired to just write some shit.
That's not the structure with the movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. But it be fire, though. It's like, damn.
You ever think about incorporating that into, like, your visuals?
Oh, yeah, of course, man. I actually got a project I could say I'm working on, but it's like, I'm not working on it at the moment, but it's kind of like in the talks.
It's in the works right now.
Yeah, it's in the works, you know, like basically based off the movie Casino. You
I
know,
know,
like,
yeah, that movie long as shit, but
yeah, it's long, but that motherfucker crazy, bro. Like seeing how everything turned out, and in between, it's like, damn, yeah, I gotta like do this project and this shit like the proper way.
How many projects you got out so far?
Right now, officially, I got one, but I'm about to drop this one joint I'm working on called Everything for the Win. You know, hopefully, I get that joint dropped by like the end of the month. You know, a little 6-piece. Ain't nothing too crazy. Then, probably at some point, like months later, me and Smokey Garvin, we working on the sequel to my first joint, which is titled You Could Have Been Here, but we named this joint Still Could Have Been Here. you know. And then after that, I think I'm really gonna start working on the project that I was just telling y'all about. You know, I named that jump Presidential Suites at the Tangiers. Cause you know the movie Casino, that shit was based around Tangiers Casino and Hotel and shit.
See, I wasn't on that.
Yeah, man, like, but that one right there, that one right there, I'm putting a lot of time and energy in that shit. You feel me? And finances too. Like, this shit ain't motherfucking cheap. So, you feel
I think
me?
a lot of rappers get that confused. I can drop some music and that's about it. Nah, you got
Hell no, you gotta
market it.
load it, market. You gotta make sure your budget's straight for the video.
Budget straight for real life too. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Then like,
especially
you
the
gotta,
video. Shout out to the video man.
yeah, man, shout out to the video man, bro, cause y'all really be putting in the work that be having a lot of these artists out here looking sweet. Like, y'all don't be getting the credit y'all deserve.
Underrated.
Underrated, bro. Underrated, man.
So, like your how do you come up with the titles for your projects? I know how you came up with the
Yeah, with that jump, but like,
like,
but as far as the other ones, it's like I just go with how I feel. You feel me? Like for example, you could have been here when I was recording it. Like, I listened to that tape all the way up until the day the jump came out, and I was just like, before it came out, I was just thinking like, just everything I've been through with this music shit, and it's like, damn, bro, like I done got offered like fucked up situations. You feel me? I had people around that I thought was gonna be there for the long haul and all that, but really wasn't, and all that. So I'm like, man, fuck that, nigga. You could have been here, nigga. Like, don't hit me now, cause you see like I'm making moves and shit. So that shit just stuck. So I named that shit You Could Have Been Here. And then as far as, you know, this next project Still Could Have Been Here. Motherfucking, just same concept. Like, yeah, you still could have been here, bro. But, you feel me? And Everything for the Win. I kind of like put that in my daily repertoire. You feel me? Like, cause at the end of the day, everything we do, whether it's like big, small, whether it's music, whether it's just everyday life, everything is for the win. Cause you want to win at the end of the day. You feel me?
yeah.
17 L's, I'll take one win. Fuck that
Exactly,
shit.
and once you get that win, it feel good.
Matter more with them.
Yeah, bruh. So that's how I came up with Everything for the Win. Cause I'm like, alright, this is just everyday shit, regardless what the situation. You feel me? You could just be like at work or some shit, just motherfucking doing your motherfucking regular shit at work. Then they just hit you, be like, hey, we gonna give you a raise. Like, nigga, that's a win, nigga. Everything for the win. You know, you gotta keep mashing.
I ain't see that 25, 50 cent shit with the taxes.
Look at the price.
That shit with the taxes, I ain't see shit.
Exactly. You feel me?
Yeah, he get you. He go money. You gonna take my money on that shit.
Hey, you feel me? So that's just my motto, like, every day, you feel me? When I wake up, I just tell myself, like, nigga, regardless what you do today, nigga, everything is for the motherfucking win, nigga.
You remember your first show you did?
First show was, shit. The very first show, it was...
Or your first time performing?
Oh, first time performing, I gotta say the DMV Music Awards and shit. You know, rest in peace Bishop Twan, he was a real one too. You know, my mans at the time, he was tapped in with Bishop Twan and all that, had him perform at the award jump, and he just brought me out. Mind y'all, I'm like 17, 18 in a whole strip club. I'm like, damn, this shit lit. This shit
I'm
really
glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Like, I'm on stage rapping my verse. I turn around, I see strippers clapping and shit. I'm like, oh shit, this shit real, dude.
I'm really happy to be here now.
Exactly, bro. But that's my first ever show, bro.
And how did that feel? I know some people get nervous, some people be like, oh shit, I'm about to fuck it up. Some people got hit that switch, you know, how you feel?
I went up that jump. I was nervous seeing all the people and shit before I hit the stage. But once I hit that stage, I'm like, yeah, nigga, this me right here, nigga. I'm about to take this shit the fuck over real quick. Hold on. And did my shit. Got off stage, went to school the next day like ain't shit happened.
I'm the man, fuck
Exactly. I'm in that motherfucker like,
Right.
hey.
So, what you think the biggest change has been since that first performance and Now when it's time to perform.
I'm more confident now. Cause back then I wasn't confident, you feel me? Cause I was like the little homie and shit. It's like, damn, like what if they don't fuck with me? Like, what if I fuck up? What if I fumble this shit? But then it's like over time, the more I performed, I got more comfortable. So it's like now I'm like, yeah, bro, I really like to do this shit. Let me go ahead, listen to whatever songs I'm about to perform and shit, just to make sure I don't hiccup on that shit. Get on stage, kill that shit, get off stage and just be kicking it. Like with the crowd and all that. Just,
Oh yeah, you like vibing, getting in.
yeah, you know, just really just chilling. You know, like the whole time. Like I even had people come up to me like after I got off stage, like, hey, your performance was lit, bro. Like it was lit. Oh my God, you're such a good performer. And I'm like, bro, like for real, like I ain't even rehearsed this shit. Like
No dances, no nothing. I ain't got no dance moves on the stage.
exactly, no dance moves, no nothing. I'm like, hey, all right, good luck. You feel me?
But I feel like that's good because it's like, I tell people all the time, it's easy. You can just tell niggas don't want to say shit. It's cool. It's not even hate niggas don't say shit. But when somebody come up to you,
Yeah,
you
it's
ain't ask
different.
for it, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't notice you like that. Then they come to you,
Yeah,
I
man,
like
that
that shit.
That shit be different, bro. Cause it's like, damn, like they really fuck with a nigga.
Yeah, like he ain't lying to niggas. He ain't
Yeah,
got
he
to
ain't
say
say
shit.
shit at all.
He ain't got to
Exactly,
say
bro.
shit.
Cause I even had shows where I ain't even know nobody in that motherfucker. Matter of fact, fun fact, I met Smokey. We was on the same card for this shit called Pass the Ox. You feel me? So I go in the jump, I ain't know nobody in that motherfucker. And then like my mans, he was supposed to pull up on me to perform a song, he ain't show up. So I'm in that jump, damn near sweating bullets. I'm like,
Solo dolo.
Like, damn,
yeah,
I
solo
had one
dolo.
nigga,
I don't know nobody in this
I had one
motherfucker.
nigga.
Yeah, so I get on stage, I start, you feel me? I start cranking. So I just started looking, like observing the crowd. So I looking at the crowd. And I see the homie Smoke. The homie Smoke in the crowd, he just going crazy, just off the. I'm like, oh, alright, bet. So I just kept going and shit, killed the set, got off stage and shit. You feel me? Like we dapped each other up. He was like, he introduced himself and shit. And from right there, that moment, that's where the friendship happened and shit. You feel me? So it was like, alright, cool. Like, I fuck with cuz, he cool as shit.
Nah, he cool. Like, we met him on some cameraman shit.
Yeah,
he was out working. He was out
Nah, this
recording.
nigga Smoke multi-talented in a motherfucker.
He was out
bro.
recording. We was out. I was recording. He was taking pictures.
Hell yeah, that's crazy.
Seen each other a couple times.
Yeah, cause like when I met homie, he was a singer. Then like I fell back from the rap shit, and like he just became a rapper and shit. So when I was able to get back in this rap shit, he was rapping. I'm like, damn, for real, woo woo woo. So cuz he like, yeah, I make beats too. Like tap in, da da da. Send me my motherfucking first beat, my first official secondhand Smoke beat. Killed that shit. Sent it to him just so like. Just to like give him an insight what direction I went with the jump. Cuz sent me a whole motherfucking hook and verse back. I'm like, oh yeah, cuz fucking with me now. Like, yeah, it's the homie right here.
Like, you got any messages you like to convey in your music?
I mean, all my songs is mainly just fly shit, you feel me? Like, aside from what's popular right now, like, alright, cool, like, you making all this bread, but what you doing with it? You feel me? Like, it could be simple shit. It could be motivational shit. It could be, if you want to be on some fly shit, do that. But what are you doing with it? So with me personally, that's all I really be displaying in my songs. Like even motivational shit or just some all-out fly shit.
Where you get the name Steadee from?
Shit, I got it from a female, man. Like, I ain't finna hold y'all. Like, we was just chilling one day. And like, Shorty hit me with the, yeah, like, I don't like your name, like, it don't suit you. Cause like, I ain't finna hold y'all, my first rap name was some bullshit. You feel me? Man, nigga, that shit was motherfucking South and shit. It's like, yeah, fuck that. Like, that's just some bullshit. But Shorty was like, yeah, nah, like, you need to change your name to Steadee, but spell it like Steadee, cause it's a play on your first name, and at the same time, that shit just looks sweet. So at first I'm like, alright, shorty, you just lit. Like, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. But then, like, I was like, man, let me try this shit out real quick. And that shit just stuck, you feel me? Then her whole little, like, reason, she like, yeah, cause, like, you always steady doing something, you feel me? Like, you steady outside, you steady trying to make some paper, you steady this, you steady that. Like, why don't you just make that shit steady?
She still around?
Nah, not right now, you feel me? Like, that's done and over with.
Seem like she
Had some market time there, right?
man.
Business man, right?
Yeah, man, that's done and over with, man, you know?
business wise, you ain't gonna keep around personally.
Yeah, man, but, you know, shit happens.
Yeah, but you know, what they say, people for reasons and seasons, man.
Yeah, nah, for real, that's a legit saying right there, man.
Alright, bet trademark before she try to come back.
Oh, of course.
You gonna try to come back and get it?
Of course.
I got
to. I got to. Cause it's like, yeah, you gave the man, but you ain't build what I got going on, you feel me?
I ain't gonna give a fuck.
Nigga did it 7 times. Puff Daddy, Diddy, P. Diddy, all type of shit. Nigga know who he still is,
I
though.
say love.
Love, brother, love.
Yeah, brother,
That's
love,
something,
man.
So I'm cool, right? Use his real name, some more shit.
Say, so you been doing it for a minute. You got any like proteges or anybody that you working with or somebody that come to you for advice on things?
I mean, I wouldn't even consider him a protege, but, you know, my man Dre, little brother, you know, we call him Take 2 Times. You know, he hear me asking for advice and shit. You know, I get my input, you know. And he a cool little youngin' and all that. He just trying to just rap, make his paper, stay out there.
Stay away.
You feel me? He on a good track. Yeah, he on a real good track, man.
I'm gonna say, cause you know, a lot of people don't really have like people that'll look out for them and tell them. But I feel like, you know, somebody come to me for advice, I tell them I've been doing it for a little minute. I can show you the way.
Yeah, and it's like, it be so fucking trippy with him, cause like, I remember when he was like a little nigga in that shit. Like, I have to say, like, around middle school, and he always wanted to, like, be in the room with me and his brother recording and shit. So it was like, when he came out, like, yeah, bro, I'm about to start rapping, da-da-da. It was kind of like, damn, like, niggas really influenced him to do this shit.
Like say he influenced himself too, go sit in that room. Some niggas
Yeah,
like, I want to
yeah.
do it, but never sat in the room and shit.
Yeah, like, he'll really just pop in and just sit down and just
Won't say
watch
shit. Look.
Yeah, bruh. And it's like now he got his own little shit going on. And it's like he be hitting me for advice, you know, I give it to him. But I always encourage him to like stay out the way, you feel me? Like with this shit, focus in on this shit. Fuck whatever the fuck else is going on outside, nigga. Like just focus on this, you be straight.
What would you say like the hardest thing about being a rapper?
Hardest thing about being a rapper, off break, I have to say people taking you serious. Cause everybody wanna do this shit now. You feel me? Like some people just be in it just for the attention. Some people really just want to do this shit. Some people just don't even give a fuck about the notoriety, the paper, and all that. That's just how they express themselves. But I feel like that's the hardest thing. Like you really gotta like, regardless how big you are with this shit, you always gotta prove yourself to somebody.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even though their opinion don't matter, cause it's like this what I choose to do, this what I want to do. All that, but still it's gonna stick with you type shit.
Yeah, I got questions. Niggas be like, hey, why you want to rap? Why you want to be a journalist? Why you asking me these fucking questions?
Exactly. And they don't understand it. They don't get it. They never understand it.
I'm interested in what you do.
What would you say the best thing about being a rapper is?
Man, the best thing about being a rapper, man, shit, it's a lot, to be honest, but the number one thing, like, just saying how much people really fuck with your shit. Or some shit you created on your own. You ain't need no help. You ain't like take nothing from nobody. Like you really created that shit. Just you in the studio. You feel me? Opposed to like a nigga that just jumped in that motherfucker and just took off like it wasn't nothing. Cause he had the proper backing and shit.
I got a hit, found a nice rotation, that's it.
Exactly, you feel me?
I feel like that kind of be fucking the game up sometimes too, cause niggas get big and don't do shit after that.
Exactly, that's it. You probably hear like that one song from them, they just disappear.
So what is it that keeps you going?
Keeps me
sometimes
going.
it comes with difficulty. Sometimes everything doesn't really go your way all the time.
Yeah, what keeps me going and shit is like, you know, like I said before, like I really felt like I was meant to do this shit. But at the same time, it's like it keeps me occupied. You feel me? Like I'm just not sitting there idle, trying to figure shit out and all that. And you know, like I get to experiment with this shit, make shit that I want to hear and shit. Cause that's my whole thing. Like I really like when I be making songs, I don't be making songs to like chase a hit. Like, none of that. I just make shit that I just want to hear, like awesome Dom Kennedy shit.
Yeah.
And just I put it out, and if people fuck with it, it's like alright, cool, that's what's up. But if they don't, it's like alright, I'm still gonna do this shit at the end of the day. You know.
I think it's kind of like one of those even kill joints. You just like, all right, cool, whatever it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you feel me? Cause it's like it's a lot of like I don't even want to say it like this, but it's a lot of bullshit that be getting played. And it's like
I listen to the radio.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I haven't listened to the radio since probably like 2009 type shit. And it's like when that shit came to play, it's like alright, like I know I could rap shit that I want to hear and shit. And like I said, if it just so happens, just stick with other people, alright, that's cool. You feel me? Like I can keep going and all that. So.
What do you want people to take away from your music?
Man, what I want people to take away is like motivation, you feel me? Like I got a song called Grind Hard, and mainly the song is about, you feel me, like just staying on your pivot. And like, you know, you can't take days off or whatever the fuck you do. Like it's cool to have a little vacay, but you gotta be on top of your shit before you can do that shit. You know, and like for real, that song gets a lot of like traction. Cause it's relatable, people could relate to that shit, you feel me? Like grind hard, never take days off, and all that. So that's what I really want people to take from my shit, you feel me? Like you just gotta stay on your grind, like 365 with it.
Yeah, it's a lot of days.
You feel me? Like it's alright to chill for a little bit, cause you know mental health is important.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you feel me? Like you just gotta stay on your grind, cause bills don't care about what you're going through. You feel me? Your daily expenses don't care what you're going through.
People around you don't give a fuck.
People around you don't give a fuck. So you gotta make sure you stay on your grind, but still take care of yourself, type shit.
Yeah, we're gonna say, is there like a bigger picture with the music, like what you want to do with it?
Oh
like,
hell yeah, man! Cause it's like, with me personally. Like I mentioned it on one of my songs on this Everything for the Win EP. I was like, I'm trying to take this rap money and dump it all on real estate. Cause like, you know, like I follow the currency blueprint. I'm trying to like own an auto shop, own like lounges, you know, start up my own like merchandise and all that, and just eat off of that. And you know, just take all my rap bread and all that, put that in something else, generate more bread, just so I can live comfortable, you feel me?
Yeah, some people chase the fame before the fortune.
Exactly, man, that's slow though, that's still bread, but you feel me, it's everlasting.
Yeah, plus nowadays you definitely need more than one avenue.
Exactly,
to be
bro.
Comfortable, because
exactly, bro, you got to.
Just going to work.
And the way the streaming shit is now, it's like, yeah, nah, fool, you need more avenues. Like, you could just chill off some rap shit, just rap all your entire life, and you still not about to touch the type of bread that you supposed to be touching.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's my whole, like, end goal with this shit.
I just seen some shit the other day. It was like Spotify, 765 plays $1.
Exactly,
I was like,
bro.
damn, $1? Like, what?
Exactly. It's hard being a rapper, bruh, but people don't want to talk about that shit. It's hard as shit.
So what's one thing you would give to somebody, advice you would give to somebody when it comes to building a fan base?
Building a fan base, you gotta know, like, what crowd you want to attract. At the end of the day, you feel me? Like, that plays like a huge role in the whole shit. Because you could just jump in this shit, start rapping and all that, and you might capture a crowd that ain't even like your crowd of people. You feel me? So now you just caught up in the mix trying to obtain the image and all that, and then some shit go left and you wondering why shit happened. You feel me? So my advice with that, like, if you doing this shit, put out shit that you know your crowd won't relate to and the people that you want at your shows.
You gonna be confused tomorrow. Why niggas shooting at the end of my show? Your whole song tomorrow shooting niggas.
Exactly,
Cause somebody
bro.
put out a big song and get a big fan base, but that'd be different from you having a loyal fan base. And
Exactly,
you may not
man.
have
That
the biggest songs, but you got people that's gonna follow whatever you do.
Yeah, bro, that loyal fan base will take you far, bro. Cause all they wanna do is just see you win. You feel me? So it's like once you gain that support, everything is just up from there. You feel me? The sky ain't no limit with that.
Speaking of currency, I know he got like a loyal
hell
fan
yeah.
base. Like
Hell yeah, man. That's the OG.
yeah, he definitely got like a solid.
Yeah, man. And that's what attracted me to like his music. Cause I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? Like at the time, it was like 2009. That's when he really started like really bubble for real. And like, I was listening to everybody shit back then, you feel me? Like, thatpiff.com shit, just downloading shit.
Yeah.
But the only rapper that really stuck was Currency, because I'm like, alright, I can relate to this nigga. All he want to do is just get flat, do cool shit, you feel me? Buy some cars and all that, and just live life, like, happily. You feel me? Aside from, like, the other rappers that was popping and shit, promoting certain shit, and all that, going in and out the motherfucking system and shit, and all that.
Hell yeah, like that's gonna be crazy. So like, stick with performances. Like, how far you ever perform? In any cities?
Shit, man, for real. You know, I just did like a couple spots like Songbird. I got a situation on the 19th at Pie Shop. You know, an artist that I worked with, he bringing me out to do a song with him and shit. What else? I did Tropicalia on U Street back in the day, Red Lounge back in the day. It was another joint called Iron Chef, did that joint back in the day. I think it was Iron Chef or Mad Chef.
Yeah, I think I know it's called probably Mad Chef.
Yeah, I think it was Mad Chef. I forgot like where that joint was located, but I did that joint back in the day. You know? So I'm kinda like getting back in the swing with like the shows and shit.
What made you put a hold on the shows?
I mean, I had some personal shit going on, you feel me? So I had to take a break from all this shit as a whole, handle that shit. So once I got that shit squared away, I was like, alright, like, I could jump back in this shit. Like, this shit ain't about nothing to me, like, you feel me? I could record all day, push shit out, promote shit, all that, and it is what it is.
Like you never left. That's how it's supposed to be, though.
Exactly, man.
What do you like to do outside in your free time, outside of music?
Shit, free time, man, I like to travel, for real. Cause that's what mainly, aside from like movie shit, that's where I get my inspiration. Cause I always say like, you know, like I live my raps type shit. So it's like, I gotta do some shit so I could talk about it. You feel me? It could just be cool shit, slight shit, whatever, but I could still formulate that shit to sound motherfucking fire as shit. You know?
What's the farthest you ever travel?
Shit, man. I gotta say, I did Florida, Niagara Falls.
Shit, Niagara Falls, that shit.
Man, the whole time, like, I fucking drove to Niagara Falls.
I was wanting to be driving up that bitch.
Yeah, that shit was cool. I got to see Pennsylvania and all that, Gettysburg and all that. You know, just really just chilling. You know, experiencing certain areas and shit, see how they get down. But overall, it was like a 10 out of 10 experience for real.
Oh, those motherfucking mountains. Them not regular
Yeah,
mountains.
mountains, bruh, like, and then it was fucked up.
Mountains.
Then was fucked up. You know how, like, they got the little, I don't know what to call them jumps. Like, not roadblocks, but like the jumps on the side.
Guardrails right there and shit?
Yeah, guardrails, fool. Up there, they don't got them jumps.
Just
so you really
clip
got
for nothing.
Yeah, fool. Like, you gotta pay attention, bro. Like, the wrong little fucking wheel twist, it's over, nigga.
Drinking. Oh, that's too motherfucking curving. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, that curve was curving up that motherfucker.
Yeah, I already know.
I ain't finna hold you.
Like fuck that. Do you like plan on, since you like give with the motivation and the vibe, do you plan like giving to charities and shit when you get bigger?
Oh, of course, man. I gotta give back. But I have to, man. I gotta keep like the youngest motivated so they can see like, alright, I don't gotta be this way to touch some paper. I can like follow this blueprint right here. You feel me? Everything gonna work out as long as I like stay along the lines of what's right and what's righteous, and everything gonna be straight. That's mainly one thing that I want to do, man. I want to get back to like my old neighborhood. You feel me? Make sure them youngins out there straight, they picking up game. You know.
Picking up game, that's like I said, a lot of rappers do it right, but they don't get the notary from doing it. You know
Exactly. But it's like with me, I don't care about the notary, bro. It's like at the end of the day, as long as I know that like somebody took from what I did and put their own twist to it, or even copied the same blueprint and ended up successful from it, I'll be satisfied.
Got
You feel me? Cause that's like, alright, cool. That's a life that was saved out this joint. Cause you know these youngers out here, they wildin' like every single day.
Hell yeah, they don't even argue kids no more. Alright, homie, holler at you.
Exactly, bro. They be off the chain now, bro.
I ain't want to argue with you, kid. Fuck no.
They
Like,
be off the chain, bro.
how do you do like your creative blocks? You get creative blocks?
Yeah, I do, but like that goes back to me saying, I gotta just go do shit. Cause like that what keeps me like motivated to write shit, record shit, just out living.
Like getting some new experiences in.
Yeah, new experiences always, man. Cause like if you ain't doing shit and you just sitting around just writing motherfucking raps and shit, eventually you get tired of it. Cause like
You say the same shit.
You feel me? So you gotta like go out and live life and experience life. You feel me?
Like what kind of beats you go to?
Shit, I be mainly going for like the smooth beats. You feel me? Like some people consider it like G-funk beats, but it's like me and my producers put our own spin to it, opposed to like the typical old like Snoop Dogg shit, Warren G shit. Matter of fact, even modern day times, Larry Jones shit and all that. We just put our own spin on that shit and just have fun with it at the end of the day, but still keeping shit authentic.
How often do you step outside your comfort zone?
I mean, I step outside my comfort zone. Like, I would like to step outside my comfort zone more often, but you know, I do it kind of frequently. You feel me?
Do you feel like your comfort zone, like say, you like to stick to the flow and what you already got going on? Is it hard to go like? I know you listen to other people's songs, but I love it on that track, but they might not fit the same image. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I mean, when it comes to shit like that, like, I don't see no type of barrier with it, cause I feel like if I could do that shit, I can do that shit. Who the fuck can tell me I can't? So, you know, like, I always like try new shit, just to like at least see how it sounds, and if I fuck with it, I just keep it. You feel me? And just build some shit upon it.
What's the best advice anybody ever giving you?
Shit, I got a lot of advice with this shit, man, but damn, I gotta really think about this. But I fucking damn.
Cause you gave like great advice you damn self, like
Yeah,
as far as don't worry about the money, just get the fan base, shit like that. Like
yeah, man, but as far as like advice that I received is like just keep shit authentic. Like don't sell yourself short with this shit. Cause at the end of the day, all this shit is suspendable. You feel me? Like the world could shut down tomorrow like that. So it's like
COVID showed everybody that shit.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So it's like when it comes to shit like that, it's like you just gotta be consistent on your shit. Do what you feel. Make sure every move is something that you know is something that can carry you over, that you feel type shit.
And how do you balance your music, let's say outside, like I don't know if you work a regular job, you got like a girlfriend, kids, anything, like how do you balance?
And I ain't finna hold you, it'd be hard, but you feel me? You gotta take time for yourself, because everybody needs time for themselves, regardless like the situation, whether it's a job, whether it's a significant other, whether it's kids. Like, at least take, at the max, maybe 30 minutes out your day to like do some shit that you really want to do. You know, because that what keeps you sane and shit, and not caught up in the cycle and shit of life. You know, you gotta find outlets. You gotta do shit that you want to do that makes you happy, so you can continue living happily in the way that you want to live. You feel me?
For sure. Cause damn sure niggas be stressing.
Exactly, bro. Stress kills, bro. Like, stress be taking motherfuckers out at young ages, bro. Like 20-somethings and all that.
That make niggas get the diseases and sick and shit.
Exactly, bro. Life too short to be stressing out this junk, man.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy it. Cause like you say, you know, shut down tomorrow. Your body can shut down tomorrow. Your mind can shut down tomorrow.
Exactly, bro.
So you got. What you say your top 5? We was talking about places, top 5.
Oh, yeah, I can go top 5. I can get to my top 5 for you. Top 5 places you love to go ahead and perform at. Around the world, man. No box.
World.
Around the world.
Alright, for one, like, of course I gotta say the hometown. I love performing in the DMV. I love that off rip. Cause like the energy just be so motherfucking crazy, bro.
Any particular place here?
Shit, I gotta say Songbird. Like, I love performing in Songbird, bro. That shit just,
vibe.
yeah, that shit just be lit as fuck. Cause everybody just, like, it ain't compact, but everybody be like
at the front of the stage.
Yeah, like tuned in and like really paying attention to what you saying.
I've definitely been there a couple times.
Hell yeah. And like, and aside from Songbird, I gotta say Howard Theater. I got to perform at Howard Theater one time. You feel me?
Smokey be doing the joints, the video for them, right?
Oh yeah, he do, man. He do.
Same thing with Pudge was on that joint. The video. Right, it's joint.
Oh, the video? Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, man. The Currency show and shit.
Yeah, we had some Pudge on this joint.
He said he was shuffling for Currency and shit.
Yeah, that shit was lit, bro. Like, I really met that man and that shit. It was like, damn, I really met my OG.
Say cool as shit.
Cool as fuck, bro. Homie walked up on me and homie A Love like niggas really knew each other from back in the day type shit. Walked up, dapped niggas up and shit. I was like, damn, bro, I really just dapped up my motherfucking OG with this shit. What the fuck? Like, that was it. My whole night was sold after that.
It's like a surreal moment, like, damn.
Surreal, bro, cause I'm like, nigga, I've been listening to you since motherfucking Jet Files type shit. Carter 2 type shit.
Niggas they taking the files and putting it in, making a mixtape their own shit.
Nah, for real. But as far as other locations, I gotta say, I gotta fuck with Texas, cause I fuck with their whole like vibe and energy and shit. You feel me? That chop and screw shit, that shit fire as shit.
People that get a lot of love down there too.
Yeah, a lot of love. Then of course I gotta go to LA, cause you know like they be fucking with me and shit. They be showing love like LA, Oakland, and all that. And then as far as international, I gotta say Tokyo, cause I peeped on my Apple Music stream for artists. They really been like vibing to like my last tape.
I told somebody Tokyo not too long ago. Tokyo the place to go, yeah.
Yeah, Tokyo seemed lit, and they got the Nintendo World at that joint. I'm trying to go to that.
Tokyo the place to go. We telling people that shit.
Man, we about to go out there.
Oh
Yeah, man. I'm working on my passport as we speak, cause I'm like aside from anything, I gotta go to that Nintendo World, bro.
I had a man who got kicked out of Tokyo. He got deported. I said, "You the first nigga I got deported." Tokyo. That nigga said, he was gonna leave until his time call and shit was up. That's what I was going. His stay was up. That nigga ain't never renew this shit.
Damn.
They can't deport his ass. I was like, "Dang, nigga got deported from Tokyo."
Try to hide.
He was like, trying to hide out, wild out.
I loved it out there. I was like, damn.
But yeah, man, those are like a couple spots I love to perform at, bro. For real. Especially Tokyo.
Alright, top 5 rappers that will have you love to do a song with.
Shit, that's easy. I got Currency #1, Les #2. You know, say Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive.
I wish I could have got Joan Pimp C.
Okay.
Who else? Damn, I said it was easy, but this shit low key hard.
He's starting about people dead too, like damn.
Like damn. Alright, I said Currency, Les, Pimp C.
MC, yeah.
You said 5, right?
Yeah.
motherfucking. I gotta say Snoop for 4. But only if he jumped back in that bag he was when he made Doggy Style. You feel me? Like that whole album was fire. Yeah, as far as vibe, I gotta say.
Most realistic, yeah. Snoop work with everybody.
Snoop work with any and everybody. As long as that shit sound right.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as number 5, damn, this shit hard.
They do some like some foreign shit too.
He did the reggae.
He did, bro. Homie had the turban on and all that shit going
Snoop
crazy.
Lion, he said fuck some dogs, Snoop Lion.
Shit, might be able to DM that nigga, man. See what he
But,
talking about.
Yeah, for 5, man, I gotta say Larry. I gotta throw Larry in the blend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah. Good amount. Yeah. And you stuck to the flow, like
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
You don't fit on the song
with you. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
We say, is there a favorite song that you have out of your, because some people can't choose, but do you have a favorite song of yours that you've done?
Shit, I got a couple. I got the Groundhog joint I was talking about and the 365 joint. Because, you know, I had my mans from Canada jump on the jump. You know, shout out to Jay Kent.
You got Ox Murray with.
Yeah, you feel me? You got a network out here, man. That's what keep you afloat. You got a network.
For sure.
But yeah, the homie Jay Kent, you know, I sent it to him. He blessed his whole song and all that, sent it back. I was like, oh yeah, I fuck with this. So between Groundhog and 365, I gotta say that.
That you thought Canada.
Yeah, bro, Vancouver, man.
You be networking.
Hell yeah, bro. Like Dolph said, there's a lot of money on that phone. You just gotta know how to operate it. But yeah, man, shout out to Vancouver. Shout out to Jay Kent, man, you know.
You think social media important to these artists these days?
You said what?
Do you think social media is important for artists these days?
Oh, of course, bro, because, like, how else is you going to, like, touch certain areas? You feel me? From whatever your location may be. Like, social media is hella important. You got to post. You got to interact. You got to network in order to make it in the game today. It ain't like how back in the day you just record a demo, send that shit to, 95.5 and pray they play the shit.
Or hop in that motherfucking car and drive over state. Talking about meet these artists here and there.
Exactly, handing out mixtapes in a whole nother state.
Is that a thing with artists now, like getting your songs played on radio? Is that something like that y'all really care about?
Yeah, me personally, it's like, it's cool, but at the end of the day, it really don't matter. Cause like how like music evolved, like they don't care about album sales no more. They mainly care about streams.
Yeah, I see that. Like you might have 2 hot songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Better than having like an album. So, like.
Exactly. That's all you need nowadays. Like probably 1 or 2 hit songs and shit. You could eat on that. You could eat off that shit for a minute.
I feel like that's how Ice Spice got her shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, her situation, that shit different. You feel me? Cause it's kind of like, from what I saw, they was kind of trolling Shorty into the position she in now.
Yeah. But ain't no, what is it, bad publicity, you know?
Yeah, ain't no such thing as bad publicity.
I don't feel like she is bad as people say.
No, but I say the first time I heard somebody bring her song was a guy though. A guy like, you ever heard a song called Munch? I'm like, Munch? Nah, I never heard
I
of
don't feel like
that.
that's the greatest, but it's not the worst. I've heard worse.
Yeah, we all heard worse.
Yeah.
We all heard worse. It's worse shit being distributed now. But it's like, it is what it is, you feel me? Like, that's just part of the game now.
How do you feel about the music here? I know a lot of this, like there is what they call a DMV sound. But how do you feel about that particular?
The DMV sound, man, I feel like, me personally, the DMV so much of a melting pot, it don't have a distinct sound.
I think what they consider the sound is like the
Or the offbeat.
Yeah, they're offbeat and
I mean,
hopping out the cars and shit like that.
I mean, it's cool, but it's just too repetitive. Cause it's like everybody doing the same shit.
I don't particularly like offbeat. Like I tell you, I never liked offbeat, and no offense, cause we used to rap back in the day.
Yeah.
This nigga used to always be offbeat. That was back in the day. I was like, you don't hear that shit?
Get the words out. That's all you don't worry about.
Hey, no, that's crazy.
I was said, you don't know how to hit the beat, nigga.
He was like, nah, I'm just rocking out right now.
Nah, he was doing that shit back, what was it, back 06, 07.
Oh, damn.
He been off beat.
Damn. But no, it's like the off beat shit. I mean, like,
some of them beats be good.
They
though.
be
I'm
good.
not wasting a great beat.
but I feel like a lot of niggas can't do the off beat shit. It's only a select few that can do that shit and get away.
All of them tried.
But all of them started trying. It was like, shit, let me get on.
Like certain people, like a lot of these people, you can't tell the difference between them if you just cut it on them. If you don't see like a video, you think it's all one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Cause it's like, damn. Like, whatever.
Have you ever tried to rap off beat intentionally?
Nah, I can't do it. Like, me, I'm like, nigga, I gotta find a pocket.
Like, yeah.
Like,
got to.
yeah. I gotta make it make sense.
What do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years with this?
Man, next 5 to 10 years, man, see me still releasing shit. Hopefully owning some type of business and all that. You know, I kind of like had a thought dabbling in the films, so I might fuck around and act. Who knows? You know, the sky ain't no limit with that.
I say go for it.
Yeah, man, got to, man, cause like there's hella opportunities out here.
Yeah.
So
You can use the videos as the,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Practice
first step. You know.
Yeah, practice for it, man, cause it's like
Especially since you said you like the movies.
yeah, you feel me? Like, cause who knows, bro? I might fuck around, really get casted for some shit like The Wire or some shit. Cause my whole shit, I'm like, I don't care what I get casted for. I just want to be a villain. I can play the fuck out of villain.
Like what's the villain you think you probably want to play similar to? Like what's
Oh my god, man! I've been watching a couple films and shit. You know, cause the homie Smokey, he hit me with this little situation. I can't really get in detail with it and all that, cause it's in the works. But I told Cuz, I'm like, yeah, I just want to be the villain. You feel me? So like, he like, all right, I got you, woo woo. So I just been watching like old films and shit, like Paid in Full and all that. And I'm like, bruh, like the way Cam played Rico.
He did his thing in that motherfucker though.
Exactly. It's like the way Cam played Rico, it's like, alright, that's the ideal villain. I just don't want to get popped in real life and shit because I played a role too motherfucking good. So it's but that shit crazy.
Nah, that was a great role playing for somebody who really wasn't known as an actor. Like,
yeah, for real, like.
He probably was a villain though.
Do you have a favorite actor?
Shit, my favorite actors. Damn, I don't even think I do, for real. I mean, like, I got a couple that I fuck with, though. Of course, I gotta fuck with the OGs, like Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah, you
Joe
say you
Pesci.
like them movies and
Yeah,
shit,
you
of
feel
course.
me? Joe Pesci and shit. Motherfucking, who else? I gotta throw Lakeith Stanfield in the blank, cause he
He's pretty diverse though.
Yeah, he held Atlanta down. I don't care what nobody say. He held Atlanta down.
Yeah,
Showing shit.
I watched that whole joint.
Yeah, who else, man? Damn. Of course, Al Pacino. You feel me?
Yeah. Nigga, it's still shit getting played from the 80s and shit. Scarface.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Gonna watch that on road that shit 4 hours.
Imagine going to theaters to see that shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
I ain't
damn.
gonna hold me personally. I probably would have fell asleep in the theaters.
Yeah, for real.
I'd have fell
real,
asleep if
bro.
I had to watch this movie, but if you at home, I could finish watching it later.
Yeah, for real. It's been hella movies I had to do that with, like the Irishman and shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I had to take an intermission for that. I'm like, damn, this shit long as fuck. Like,
It be the dialogue though.
Like I love movies, but I go to the movie theaters.
That's the best
it be them seats. It be them reclining seats.
Like,
and
it's alright
shit.
to catch that
Got
shit
the air
on.
too. You be
I had to catch that shit on video.
Exactly, fool. You got the reclining seats. Got the air. More than likely, you probably brought your own food in the junk.
already drinking. You got that bitch.
Hey, go ahead, got your drink and all that. You chilling. Got the itis and shit. You out.
Yeah, I definitely did get food every time I go see the movie.
Exactly, bro. Cause who really pay for movie theater food? You feel me? Like,
Actually, don't even be.
it don't even be hitting, bro. Like, what you gonna get? Popcorn, nachos.
Nachos, right?
If anything, I probably got pizza.
pizza. If you feeling bold, you might get a glizzy. But you wild as hell if you doing that shit.
Put it in your pocket.
You gotta
Wait till the lights cut out.
You gotta eat on the sneak tip and shit. Pray to people beside you don't peep.
Man, pray to people beside you. Motherfucker, watch the movie.
Exactly, bro.
You want a Tesla? Here you go.
Exactly, man. Real niggas bring their own food in the theaters, man. Own food and own liquor, man.
Yeah, bro, I used to go to movies by mother. I'm like, oh no, we can smell that shit.
Nah, bro. But it's like they don't be giving a fuck, so it's like, alright, whatever.
Nigga, shut up.
You pay for the ticket, then you paying for that bitch for the food too.
Tickets high as hell. I ain't about to buy no food for this shit.
Exactly. Nah, it's been hella situations like that though. Just brought my own shit in the junk. You feel me? Like it was even one time. I can't even say the name of the theater because that shit's gonna make the shit hot. But motherfucker, it was one time and shit. I wanted to go see the motherfucking Matrix, right? Like motherfucking packed theater and shit. So the little youngin' I was with, she had the gas on her and shit. So Shorty rolled up in the theater and shit. We hitting the J watching the motherfucking Matrix and shit. With the fucking 40X shit and all that.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit was lit, man. Like you make your own experience at the movie.
Everybody watching the same movie.
Exactly. You gotta make your own memories at the movies.
That was definitely hard, but we was young. We used to go stay going to the movies. Shit, just holler at this
Exactly.
Fuck just one movie.
No, for real.
Yeah,
Bro.
we used to pay for one. We used to see about 2, 3.
Yeah, for real, bro. 'Cause after you see one movie, bro, it's kind of like, alright, fuck it. I'm really about to get my money back.
I even know this motherfucker.
Exactly. Slide to next door, slide down the hallway, see what the fuck they watching and shit.
Like, oh, this ain't just started or just ended? Let me check real quick. Boom,
Exactly, bro. You can
Bought
get
this
like,
shit at.
you'll get like 3 films in and shit if you really wanted to.
They started putting like the security nigga like the major films sometimes.
Did the new releases?
Like, you got your ticket? Nah, this ain't not that.
Nah.
Before I left with my girl, she ain't got promise to be back.
Exactly. I used to finesse that shit. Like, yeah, man, I was going to the bathroom, fool. Sliding a random ass movie, like, fuck this shit hit on.
Boy, that be saying some shit I ain't want to see. Fucking here.
Man, yeah.
Exactly. Shit free. So fuck it.
Tell the people about your upcoming projects one more time for you. One more time for them.
Alright, man. So my upcoming project, man, I got everything for the win. That shit dropping probably like a week or 2 from now. What else? I got 6 business days that's still in the works with the homie A Love. You feel me? Other than that, still could have been here. That's gonna be in production very soon. Presidential Sweets and Tangents is gonna be in production very soon. And other than that, we just focusing in on visuals. You know, more shows, more interviews and shit. And yeah, that's how we doing it.
And tell them to follow you at one more time.
Follow me on all social media platforms, man, at He's So Steadee, which is HESOSTEADEE. You feel me? And it's like I ain't like one of them niggas that just be like follow me and shit, don't follow you back. If you on some cool shit, I'll follow you back and shit. You feel me? We can chop it up and all that.
Sir.
You know?
Man, appreciate you coming out, man.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. This shit been
that was great conversation.
yeah, man, this shit been fun, bro. Like I appreciate y'all having me, man. I gotta come back.
Oh hell yeah, come back, man. Bring it.
We here. I say once you come through, we fuck with you.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Alright, your boy Steadee got no lie.
Your name is
Yeah, I
nigga, we got his name.
I was getting this in my head the whole time.
Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
Pleasant Thoughts Podcast, man. I appreciate you.
Any button, don't.
Yes, sir.